Story time! Let's read this story. Sap and the Sun. Sap and the Sun. So Sap lived in a sleepy coastal town far in the north. So far north that the sun did not shine in winter, and the days were cold, dreary, and dark as night. Sap missed the sun. To pass the time, Sap combed the beach for treasures. His friend was an excellent treasure finder, even in the dark. It's perfect for my collection, said Sap. Sap and Wallace shared a honey sandwich with the crust cut off. They share a sandwich. I wonder where the sun could be, thought Sap. Wallace only bellowed, wanting another sandwich. When Sap's toes were too cold to wiggle, he knew it was time to head home. On his way, he passed the miners. They clutched their steaming mug of coffee and hot soup here, right? He waved to Mrs. Vandermus, who knit furiously by a roaring fire. He nodded to old Bruce Brewster. Bruce Brewster, who put on a second pair of gloves. He said hello to Mr. and Mrs. Muktuk, who assured him they would finish the carving by summer. Over there, Mrs. and Mr. Muktuk. Sap peered out into the day that was dark as night, and dreamed of warmer, sunnier times. He wondered if there was a way to bring the sun back to his sleepy coastal town, even for a moment. That night, Sap made a plan. And the next day, he got straight to work. The first thing he needed was rope. Rope. Lots and lots of rope. The miner had plenty of rope to share. Mrs. Vandermus had skins of yarn. Here. Old Bruce Brewster gave Sap some fishing line from his tackle box. Here, over there. And Mr. and Mrs. Muktuk had no rope, but they gave him a rusty bucket. Here, the bucket. Sap piled everything into his wagon and made his way down to the fjord. Bit by bit, Sap knotted, looped, twisted, and tied the strand together. The sun must be out there, he said. Walrus snorted excitedly, and together they boarded a small boat. And rowed far out to sea. They are in the sea now. Carefully, Zeb untangled the jumble of rope and tied it to the bucket with a neat barrel hitch. Here, tied it there. Then he threw the bucket with all his might. Wow. He threw it far away. Zeb and Walrus waited. They shared honey sandwich with the crust cut off and waited. Zeb's toes were getting too cold to wiggle. He thought about heading home. His eyelid grew heavy and he snuggled close to Walrus. He's very sleepy, eh? Walrus barked loudly and Zeb woke with a start. "We did it!" shouted Zeb. "Come on, Walrus. I know just what to do." Oh, look at those shiny bottles. And then they go back to the town. Look. The town people marveled at their warm bottles of sunshine. Zeb's sleepy coastal town was no longer cold, dreary, and dark as night, but beautifully glow. He wiggled his toes. They were warm. Walrus only bellowed, wanting another sandwich. Here. Wow, all the sunshine bottles. The end. So little Zeb brought the sun to the town. Okay, see you next time for another story. Bye bye.